Alright, I do believe we are all set to go, so I will give myself the audio check and then we'll get started this evening. And there we go. Alright. So, this evening, after completing the main story of NOD-KRAI, we now get the opportunity to unlock more stuff that's on the island, and possibly get ourselves some more rewards as a result. So, we'll see what these quests entail, if they're short or if they're long, and if so, what will our ultimate rewards be like? Yeah, look at Paimon go. So, tonight we will...
Where'd that wind come from?
I don't know there, Paimon, but you seem to be getting antsy. In any event, greetings people of the world, Mathai Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. So, let's go ahead and prepare for departure this evening. Alright, so the main focus of the evening is to unlock stuff in and around the three places in particular with these quests. The Pollen Sorting Robot over here, the Blessings of the Frost Moon over here, and way up in the corner at the Final Night Cemetery with the Meeting Point Chronicles. Before we go, though, I will point out that I did roll on wishes earlier today, and a new character is in the roster. So, as of today, we officially added Charlotte. Yeah, Miss Reporter for the Steambird, who's always so enthusiastic to get that hot story, has now joined us. You also may have noticed as well, she's now the lowest member of my party as far as level is concerned, because since I am in a situation where I don't really know who else I want to get up to level 90, I'm bringing everyone who's currently in my roster up higher when possible. So, as you'll see, the next highest character beyond Charlotte, the minimum for them is level 40. And I am in the process of trying to grind to get them the materials they need to get to level 50, because once you get to level 50, you do get an Acquaint Fate, and that's how I got Charlotte into the roster, was by rolling on Acquaint Fates, by grinding as many characters as I could up to level 50, and breaking them through using the materials that they need in order to get their enhancements. Some, however, are proving more difficult to get forward than others, such as Goro, who needs a ridiculously convoluted series of quests done just to unlock what is needed with him as far as his materials concerned, because what he needs is underwater. And right now, it's resulting in a prolonged fetch quest in Inazuma that is being proven to be more trouble than it's worth, even with a video guide on YouTube. Well, then beyond that, we do have characters who have hit 50 and just need me to get the materials needed in order to get them ascended, so that level 60 is now on the table. And again, some are more hard to get than others, but we are getting there. And you can see all who I've gotten up to this milestone. Even Zhang Ling's up to 60 now. Yeah, I've got Fischl up to 60 also. I've also been told how good she is. And in fact, I actually have what I need to ascend her right now, and I didn't even know it. It'll leave me with just 10 Mora to do so.
Rejoice.
But there it is. Yeah, and just like that, we unwittingly get Fischl ascended to her next tier. Wow, that's wild. But now that just means I need more money, but as you can see, who's also among 60, including Dea, who also just happened to get the constellation added for herself, so it's giving me more incentive to build her up as a Pyro. So you see all of who I got currently at 90, and then after Amber, we got Skirk and Kachina and Gaming at 80. Kaya is the only one who's directly at 70 right now. And then I've already shown you the rest of my roster, so as it currently stands, when taking Charlotte into being now added, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 57 characters are now on my Genshin Impact roster. So, yeah, that's a lot. So, now that we've taken care of all that, let's proceed to tonight's quests. We'll begin over here with the Frostmoon Scions. And we'll see what they have to say as I arrive. And the Ibis speaking with Llama.
Yes, I'm sure you have very many friends indeed. But that's not the issue. Even if you summoned every Ibis on Hisi Island, I still don't think you'd be able to move the moon mirror. And even if you managed it, the lunar semblance within would still...
Would still what? Yes, the Weasel tries to intervene.
Dig it out. You could, but moving the mirror would still pose a challenge. Even for you.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. Yeah, it looks like the Ibis is about to do something.
Huh? You really can summon every Ibis on the island if that's what it takes? And you, on the other hand, think this plan is a joke, even if the Ibis gets its entire family involved?
Wow! Things are really kicking off over here. Looks like we've got a weasel thief and a heated argument with a bird.
Playing a joint ice store, how to split the loot.
We're plotting and scheming, to be precise. I'm told we have to get all our ducks in a row before moving forward on this job.
So basically like Ocean's 11 or something?
But my co-conspirators disagree quite strongly on the best approach. And they're not exactly being diplomatic about it. Choice words have been spoken. All right, I believe you. I'm sure you do have friends in high places. Although, where did you learn to speak like that?
Yeah, we can't hear the animals' noises, though.
From a short girl with a metal arm and a hat. Oh, of course you can keep talking like that so long as you enjoy it. But be sensible around her, okay? Don't copy everything she does. I'm going to have a little chat with the Traveler and Paimon now. So be good and pipe down a little.
Yeah, you have to take care of the swelling
really
neck first.
Quiet down. Being able to understand animal speak is so cool. Paimon wishes she had that ability.
Trust me, Paimon, you would not enjoy it very much at all.
Really?
Don't misunderstand. Nothing terrible would happen, and it doesn't drive you insane or anything like that. Although, that being said, I do sometimes find it quite overwhelming.
Oh.
I was overjoyed when I first discovered that I could understand animal speech, but I quickly realized that it came with a downside.
Yeah.
This ability is always active, and I cannot control it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And if you can't control it, that means...
Yeah, I can only imagine that falling asleep would be hard for her.
Exactly. People say that listening to the bird song deep in the woods gives them a profound sense of peace and quiet that lifts their spirits. But no matter where I go, I can never find peace and quiet. When I stand in the forest, I hear the chatter of the wildcats, the rabbits, the rhyme-horned deer, the chic badgers, and the long-plume ibis. They argue loudly about who's to blame for damaging whose roost, or which part of the woods the best twigs come from.
Yeah, you can never get any rest, can you?
Alright. Guess talking to animals isn't all it's cracked up to
Yeah,
be.
you need earmuffs.
Waking up to the sound of birds chirping is pretty nice, but replace that chirping with bickering? And suddenly it doesn't seem so appealing.
We both know that it takes a little more than chirping to wake you up, because, yeah. Yeah, look how crossed my arms are.
As for me, I've lived with it so long that I'm used to it now. In fact, it would probably be quite an adjustment if I woke up one day and couldn't hear the finches discussing which cup in which house makes for the best bath.
And as for the weasel?
Yes, plotting and scheming. Thank you for reminding me. I got a little sidetracked. Although, now that the Traveler's here, we might just have the solution to our problem.
Do you?
No, just you will suffice. This job involves breaking into a storage room by undoing the seal created with the moon mirror by a previous moon chanter. But for someone of your talents, I'm sure it will be a simple task.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come, let's go.
Alright. So where is this moon mirror specifically? Where is it? What happened? Yeah, go to the moon mirror. Where is it? Yeah, it's like, game, come on. Work with me here. And so it appears, and then, as we approach...
Here we are. What you see now is the moon mirror, within which the lunar semblance is sealed.
Oh, must be a pretty precious statue if they went to all this effort to steal it away. Oh, will there be some traps inside? You know, the kind that send arrows flying out if you step in the wrong place?
Yeah, I'm ready either way.
Do not worry. This little one did some scouting for me ahead of time. The seal does not contain any such fatal traps.
That's reassuring. But that's for a weasel. What about a person?
Oh, nice. That's good to know. And yeah, that sounds like a job for a weasel thief.
Yeah, but this weasel thief doesn't work for free, does it?
That's true. Each time I ask it for help, I have to pay it one more the next time we meet.
Huh, what a thieving little weasel. Oh wait, that tracks.
Yes, it does. And the bow tie doesn't get you out of being
Considering
absolvent.
that it's helping you keep watch on the lunar semblance, it might need a name change. How about... Weasel Guardian!
Like, what? Yeah, and then here it comes, like...
Can't catch Paimon! Paimon can fly!
Well, there you go. And so... Yeah, don't climb onto me.
Come on, be nice to our guests.
So yeah, how do I help?
To retrieve the lunar semblance, we need to activate pairs of mechanisms in 2 different locations. So it's a 2-person job.
Alright.
If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side.
Yeah, how do we make sure we activate them simultaneously?
That won't be a problem. I have eyes in the sky.
Oh, the ibis, alright.
It will keep me updated on where you are and which mechanism is in front of you. Don't worry. All you have to do is follow my instructions.
Okay. So we gotta go up then. So pass through this arch that has nothing, but come over here. So now what?
Scatter!
Do I have to jump, literally jump in? No. Okay, game, what are you doing? I'm standing on the spot, so now what? Because I don't have the, like, a jet thrust pad like I do in other spots in NOD-KRAI. And let me see if I have to drop in to activate it. Oh, okay. Oh, and then...
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now.
So it comes on over and makes it through. Yeah, I was waiting for a prompt.
Wow! What a huge statue! Yeah, no amount of birds or weasels is shifting that. He probably couldn't even get past the mirror. So, Lalma, just how valuable is this statue anyway?
Priceless.
In terms of Mora? Not much, I suspect. It's crudely fashioned, and the kind of stone it's carved from is found everywhere around these parts. But to the moon chanter of that era, and to the frost moon scions of today, it is a priceless treasure. If nothing else, I now have concrete proof of its existence. That's enough to confirm the reliability of several documents on the topic. To me, that makes this a very successful trip. Thank you for your help.
Sure.
I knew I had judged you correctly. The moon mirror posed no obstacle to you. And our little friend here was very impressed with your mechanism operating skills.
Thank you very much.
What is it saying, Lalma?
It says that the Traveler is the best treasure hunter it's ever seen. It wishes it could join him on a quest to unlock all the treasure chests in the world.
Yeah, it makes me sound like a thief.
From now on, I'll call on you if I ever find a treasure chest I can't crack.
And away it goes.
Okay. Bye then. Didn't even give us a choice in the matter.
Don't worry, it won't come knocking on your window every day with a Mora coin in its jaws trying to drag you off on a treasure hunt. And it certainly won't be visiting your room in the dead of night, moaning about locks it can't pick.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. We better make sure to lock all our doors and windows before we go to sleep tonight.
Relax. That weasel's only a child.
It is.
It means no harm. It's just more talkative than most. All right, let's head back. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, and we still need to figure out how to get this statue back to our library.
Yeah, how are we doing
It
that?
seems like I'll need a little help from my friends, after all.
Answering Llama's call, the animals emerge from the forest and the lunar semblance slowly makes its way to the library. Don't know how they moved it,
Just
but
here will do.
the spot's been established.
Oh. That all went down without much fanfare. Paimon was expecting something exciting to happen once we put it down.
Well, it's just a plain old statue. A historical relic. It doesn't hold any kind of mystical power. The real value lies in the stories behind it. My job is to dig those stories up, wherever they might be hiding, verify them, and then share them with the people.
Cool. Well, it's a good thing we got it back here in one piece.
Indeed. And you two have my thanks for that. Please, take these fruits and quench your thirst. I had the animals gather them in the woods.
Thanks so much.
And after that, forgive me, but I have another request to make of you.
Alright.
I apologize if this is presumptuous of me, but I've seen how well connected you are, and I've heard of your many travels into secret and forgotten places. On your future travels, if you ever come across any texts about the Frost Moon Scions, could I borrow them and make a copy with which to enrich our library?
I guess I could.
You have my sincere gratitude. On behalf of the Frost Moon Scions.
Yeah. Let's go back to the... Oh, has Paimon already eaten it?
Oh, boy.
Yep.
That was some seriously tasty fruit. So much better than Paimon's used to.
Always getting left
These
out.
animals have lived their whole lives in this forest. Naturally, they're the ones who know where to find the best fruit.
Yeah, hey there, Puffin.
This one says to eat as much as you wish, because it's the top fruit finder in the whole forest. It'll fetch some more right away.
Alright.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
And so now... As we admire the fruits of our labor. Joint meeting point construction unlocked. You can obtain lunar sigils during your adventures in NOD-KRAI. After meeting certain criteria, these sigils can be used to contribute to the construction of meeting points, increasing your construction level, and earning valuable resources. Alright, so for the Frostmoon Enclave, we can give them 2 of these, so we already have enough for level 1, so let's do that. Oh wow, they automatically gave me 2 levels. Alright. Yeah, I thought it would give me 1 at a time, but nope. Yeah, probably because because of the Hisi Island, they also gave me that as a bonus. So yeah, it comes down to exploration progress. Alright. Okay, here it is. So then we have that equipped for now. Games of the North 3. Added to the archive. Yeah, I thought they'd let me go 1 at a time, but nope, they just dumped everything in at once. Alright, over to the Konkake. Bye. Yeah, I'm frustrated too there, Arlecchino. I thought I had more space to fall, but nope. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're just gonna jump off the cliff here. There's not gonna be any problems. Turns out there was. Yeah, that was a pure underestimation. Because, yeah, I did not make myself aware of the slope in the ground. Alright, let's come on down.
Nothing's going right lately. Is a good night's sleep too much to ask for?
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing is the problem, everything is going to be alright.
You really think so? You know, Inafa, you've gotten a lot better at comforting people since you went away. I bet it's the Traveler's influence.
I could not say, but thank you. Please get some rest. I will inspect these sorting robots for you.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one is going haywire.
Well, hard to assess with my layman's eye.
Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's you! Hi, Aino! Hi, Inafa! It feels like it's been ages since I last saw you two. Or, wait, maybe not. I don't know. It's all a blur. Sorry. I didn't sleep too good last night. My head's a mess.
Well, so?
But anyway, seeing you makes me feel a bit better.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing, but now that the Traveler and Paimon are here, your mood has improved. Conclusion. Everything is going to be alright.
Huh. Well, I can't fault that logic. Oh, what's the matter, Aino? You can tell us. Whatever's going on, we'll help you out.
Is this something we're actually capable of helping you out with?
Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night they crashed right into my workshop.
Damn.
All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to sleep. Oh, sounds like the Clink Clank Krumkage craft shop is living up to its name. Oh, sorry, not the point. So, who are these people? They sound dangerous.
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the run after stealing from the Fatui.
Treasure hoarders? Dipping into the Vatui's pockets? Wow, the NOD-KRAI faction's pretty bold. Sorry, again, not the point. What matters is, disturbing people in the middle of the night is unacceptable.
Yeah, before Inefa came back, all I could do was hide in the workshop and curse them under my breath. But now, I can teach them a lesson.
How so?
I already cleared them out last night. You will not be bothered again, I know.
How can we be so sure?
You're the best, Inefa.
Wow, so problem solved, right?
Well, the sleeping problem is solved, but now there's an issue with my prospector bots. They're supposed to sort out the useful treasure from the junk.
Nice. Sounds impressive.
Except.
No, not impressive. There's a traitor among them.
Correct. The sorting bots delivered several items of no utility this morning. The ratio of useful to non-useful items suggests that one of the bots has malfunctioned.
My bots don't just break down for no reason. You know what I think? It was sabotage. And it must have been one of those people from last night.
Well, we know how quickly you jump to conclusions.
Then we'll find them and make them pay.
Yeah! But first, I need to figure out which bot they messed with.
How are you going to do that?
By staring him down. You gotta put a little pressure on him and see which one starts to sweat.
Okay, so psychological warfare?
I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into a small room and interrogate them one by one.
Really?
Ew! How's that fair? Two of them are just hard-working little bots. If I take them apart, even though nothing's wrong, it'll hurt their feelings.
Okay then. Alright, listen up, you three. One of you has messed up big time. And if you don't own up, you'll be dragging your friends down with you. So, time to come clean. Or we'll...
Or will what?
What are we gonna do again?
We'll let you off. But just this
Then I'm
once.
about to track down the culprit. Yeah, it's that one.
You stared them down all right, Traveler. Notice
Yeah,
anything
it's on the
off?
left.
Come on! It's clearly the one on the right.
Yep, that's it. What did I say? A little psychological pressure does the trick.
Oh, they all have those glitches.
Come on, help me catch him.
Catch him. Yeah, by knocking it down.
I know! Inaba! We caught him! Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing exterior. No anomalies detected. The probability of malfunction due to an external injury is low.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look.
Alright, have at it. Or,
Uh-oh! He's on the run again!
yeah, how are we gonna subdue this thing? As we all run after it.
What? Is that him? How did he get so big?
No, those are scrap sorting bots. It appears he can still connect to them.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. There's more going on here than a simple malfunction. But we need to catch him first.
Then let's do it.
Try sucking him out.
Oh! Yikes. Well, if I had the right version of the NOD-KRAI'S moon... Yeah, just landed right on his head. If I had the correct version of this... I'm not sure what to do because there's no navigation that lets me know what the quest entails. Come on, game. If you don't tell me, I don't know. we're getting off track here. We are getting off track. Yeah, you have to let me know, or else I can't do it.
Oh, finally, we caught him. Man, what is going on with this bot?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, you can speak too.
Huh? You can talk? I know. Is he supposed to do that?
No, it's not possible. I mean, my prospector bots do have a voice function, but it's all preset phrases. There's no way they have awareness like a Nepha. Their cores aren't even a fraction as advanced as hers.
But it seems like he can communicate. Could his core have been upgraded or something?
Can you mind your own business?
Jeez, why is this bot so aggressive? It's like we're the ones being interrogated.
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to the fortress of Marrowseed.
Not Meropede.
The fortress of Marrowseed. What kind of place is that?
What is it again? Marrowpeed. Yeah, that seems right.
So you're from Fontaine.
Would you stop with the personal questions? So intrusive. Leave a girl alone.
Whoa, what do you mean, girl? You're a junk sorting robot.
Yeah.
I'm a girl. Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but something is definitely wrong here. This isn't the prospector bot I know, that's for sure. Well, guess the only way to find out is to open you up and see what's going on. Don't come any closer! Somebody help! It's okay. I'm a girl too. That doesn't change anything.
Yeah, the race is on.
Apologies, Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full focus to solving problems. I believe she needs some time to get to the bottom of this issue.
Sure.
Perhaps it would be best to follow up tomorrow.
Alright. So wait until the next day then. Advance the clock. Yeah, it doesn't have to be within a certain narrow range. We had got 16 hours of breathing room.
Staring at my eyes is ill.
And where did Aino go? Not that far. Alright, so upon our return...
Weird. I know I only installed an average NOD-KRAI machine core.
Aino and Eppa, we're here.
Greetings.
So, did you get it figured out?
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction, but now I have way more questions than answers.
Uh-oh.
What? Why?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Aino installed originally, but the core of a clockwork mecha from Fontaine.
It has the wrong core? Oh, so now we have to hunt down the original one?
How would we even know what it looks like?
It's no big deal. The original core was just something I salvaged from a pile of junk. Believe me, it's nothing special. The problem is, this new core is really advanced. I don't even understand half of its functions.
Really? Is that why it can talk like an Eppa?
No idea. What I can tell is that this core went through a massive explosion at some point. Almost all the modules are damaged, but I can't fix any of them.
Wow. If even Aino's stumped, it must be really complicated.
The core originates from Fontaine, but little is known about this technology. Without relevant knowledge, a breakthrough will take time.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I managed to extract a useful bit of information from the data I could salvage. One word. chard.
Like Swiss chard?
Chard? Is that its name?
I doubt it, but I'm sure it's important. It was stored in the deepest part of the core. That's the best protected part, which is why I was able to salvage something from there.
The best protected part?
In the event that my core sustained damage, that's where I would move all Ino-related data to keep it intact.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just fine, Inefa. Don't jinx yourself like that.
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say it.
Come
Say knock
on, there.
wood.
Oh, you that very much
Knock
into
on
that
wood.
sort of thing?
Like that?
Yeah! Whew, that was a close one.
Yeah, definitely into superstitions. Stevie Wonder would love you.
Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved deep in the core too. Otherwise, this thing wouldn't be able to talk. And I'm gonna extract it all. Here, data, come to Ino.
Man, this core is so mysterious. But if it's so high-tech, how did it end up inside a random prospector bot?
Bingo! That's the question, isn't it? Who replaced the original core with this one and why? I mean, even though it's damaged, the research value is off the charts.
Yeah, does it have to do with the attackers?
Bingo! That has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Fatui chased a group of treasure hoarders straight into my workshop.
You had to get them out then?
I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to hide it. So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original core over to the Fatui to smooth things over. Makes sense, don't you think? I'm pretty clever, right,
But what if
Inefa?
that's not the case?
Of course. In fact, intel from the curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back to Snezhnaya, although it is unclear what was stolen. The culprits were identified as a group of 3 treasure hoarders. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining 2 members, there is a man with pink hair and a man with purple hair.
That doesn't look very pink or purple.
Wow! So Paimon was right. The local treasure hoarders around here aren't bold.
Actually, this group has only been active recently. The curatorium suspects them to be outsiders not local to this area.
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of small fry anyway.
Yeah, now what?
Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide the core in this bot, they're probably gonna come back for it.
Let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with
Really?
them. And if they're mean, Inefa will give them a good old knuckle sandwich.
And if they try to take back the core...
Yeah, because you seem too trusting there, Ino.
I already thought of that. I'm just gonna hide it. Inefa, can you get Little Chard and the others to come over here?
Do what you gotta do. So sometime later.
Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide Little Chard in a scrap prospector bot.
What did you just call me?
I have to call you something. What? Do you already have a name?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it from somewhere in your data bank? It doesn't sound like a little girl's name to me. Oh, so you use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kinda like it. Then it's decided. You're Chard Lombro from now on. No complaining, all right? You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here, so from now on, you work for me.
Don't think it likes the sound of that.
Correction. This bot has no capacity to like or dislike something in its current state.
Huh? Why?
Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. So, right now, its tone and mannerisms are all just a simulation of whatever data has been preserved. Like, remember how I found the word chard in the data? Well, if that refers to a person, then basically, Little Chard is just imitating their way of speaking.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, we need to make sure Little Chard is hidden. Why don't you take the reins, Traveler? It's super cool. You'll see.
Alright. Alright. Let's try to combine. Look at him go.
Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure. And thanks to you, I'm now the proud owner of the most advanced prospector bot in town. I expect good work out of you, little Chard. But don't worry, you'll be compensated.
With what?
We gotta do something about that temper of yours.
Yeah.
Maybe a little flour on your head will soften you up a bit.
How are you gonna put it on there? Yeah, so away she goes. Yeah, we can't see any of the action. But eventually...
There. Much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, and I don't expect you to hand them over for free. I pay good prices for scrap. You're gonna want to stop by every day.
Alright.
Deal?
Sure.
Awesome! Turns out Inepa was right all along. Everything is gonna be alright. Good luck out there on your travels. I hope everything goes alright for you too.
Thanks, I know. And so that quest is checked off. So just throw stuff into the furnace there, I guess.
Save me.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna need to get some more Luna sigils in order to advance things, but we are allowed to claim this stuff. Not quite enough to get us to the next tier, but we will make it, so yeah, just need to find some more sigils. In other words, get more treasure chests, and we can be able to advance here. That reminds me.
Save me.
Yeah, that makes me think of over here. Because, yeah, I didn't take this. Yeah, I can just use these back over at the Kromkake and get the reward. And there we are. Get that added. And then once again, more sigils, then I can get level 2. But of course, we'll need to get level 1 elsewhere. So now, last but not least, to the Final Night Cemetery. So first order of business, we gotta make our way over there. We'll pick stuff up as we go along. Thankfully, a lot of this water around here is shallow. Yeah, waist deep, but no deeper. So yeah, very similar to what we saw in Natland with helping out the various tribes. I'll pick up these flowers along the way. Also, we pass by where I need to go. So when we arrive at the Final Night Cemetery...
Oh, gloomy skies overhead. Oh, just like the last time we were here. The air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp. Oh, we didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more fully this time. Wait,
Yeah, it's Flynn's. Yeah, I guess doing his rounds.
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face. Especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies!
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on the whole a safe place. That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Well, to be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a rush last time, we didn't get to do a proper tour.
I see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct.
Oh, there actually are.
As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Depends on who you ask. For goths, absolutely.
Not at all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
Ah, apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here, after all. But I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often, although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Let me think. Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So, it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light?
Yeah, I guess we gotta fix it.
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days.
I wonder why that is. Hey there, Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us.
In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night.
Yeah, do you not need it?
Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much, and I am under no official obligation to maintain it. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own.
Of course you do.
I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. As such, you should have no issues using it, so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs.
All right.
And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports. I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Okay. Yeah, so we don't get to ask him anything else, so search for fuel then. Also keep picking flowers if possible.
Oh, there really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all so old you can't make out the words on them at all.
Yeah, we'll forage in the meantime. Yeah, I had a feeling that was a fly I could collect. Yeah, here's what they were talking about.
This place is super dark. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be fine, right?
Well, as we approach, we're about to find out.
Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
The sky is so dark. I'm scared. They're staring at me. You sure took your time, didn't you?
Oh.
Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Does he mean...
Yeah, don't worry, I'm right here. Yeah, ignore him, because he's obviously just speaking randomly.
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
That's clever.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
Probably.
You ever heard of the blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna keep hitting us until we make use of
the
this.
wild hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then, when you're at your most vulnerable, they come and take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you've run into the wild hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live at NOD-KRAI in ancient times. But it could equally be the ghost of one of our fallen warriors. One who truly hated the wild hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The side of the Lightkeepers. I'll bet that's why the Starshina wants to make offerings to it on the island.
Starshina, huh? Yeah, obviously for Tui oriented.
Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
I don't know.
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
Yeah, you do that, sir. So we gotta climb this. Even though it's broken. Yeah, they're not gonna be in any hurry to fix this ladder. And there is a linoculus up here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let me get my hands on it.
Oh, finally, we're here. Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in.
Finds the fuel slot and pours the fuel. And then, up we go.
Woohoo! The light's on! This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring.
Yeah, imagine we'll have to come back here to do this a few more times, so... Geronimo! And hopefully not die. We ended up on the wrong side. Yeah, how do we end up on the wrong side here? At least I didn't throw myself off to death like I did at the start of the game. And wow, there's a lot more ghosts suddenly appearing.
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey, it's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel. What's he doing over here?
The
In
wild
numerous
hunt
iterations.
came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about? Has the wild hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all.
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself
Yeah, are you
together.
cursing?
Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on! I've told you before, a Lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
Oh, man.
We too shall cry tears of blood.
Yeah, they always try to
Just
guilt
here.
us.
We've got to think of something quick. Okay. We'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal. Think of something.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear. Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Oh, the ghosts have surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds
Sure.
like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
Okay.
Lighthouse. Hope. Everlasting night.
I guess we're going back up then. And we're already warped up here. The reference light for the light signals is as follows. Please remember the corresponding light signals and avoid sorting incorrect ones. Distress, guidance, summoning, all safe, warning, the instructions blurry and unreadable. Oh boy.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. Oh, the part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others.
Alright. Yeah, just make sure. Yeah, because I get the feeling that we may need to remember this all at some point. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy paste the list into MS Paint and then read off of it. Just so that I'm not giving myself any trouble. Okay, so how do I start activating the light? Oh, activate the light. Illuminate the direction indicated by the phantoms. Alright, send the... Oh, it's indicating send distress signal? Oh, I don't have to do the list myself. It just happens automatically.
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
And here I was thinking I was gonna have to memorize all this.
What happened here? Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help
Yeah, it was a
them.
little unexpected.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally, it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is, when these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse?
Wouldn't be surprised. You tell friends what happened before and after you lit up the house.
They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary.
Anything else unusual?
The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed. Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory.
And what's that?
Ghosts are the echoes of living souls. a portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death, and thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life, and as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories, something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets, to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished.
I see.
It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the Lightkeeper sought to bring to NOD-KRAI. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago.
Well, we were able to make it work again.
According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such: "Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death."
Wow.
It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves, and yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
Well, the trigger of the advancement of the quest was to send the distress signal, so that's what we did.
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me.
All right.
Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
Alright, so where are we going? Oh, I have to go as Flynn's. Yeah, sneak along the path to get to where we need to go and pass by all of these ghosts. Until eventually...
Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the beach!
Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I am not only a lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Of course you are. So yeah, have at it there, Flynn's.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us.
Oh, she's very aggressive.
This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
So, you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please, save us. We can't hold on much longer. Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone save us.
Ignite the blue lantern. It will guide you far from the wild hunt.
The Blue Lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the wild hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone, anyone.
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help or don't they?
You make up your
Those
minds.
poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapons.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flintz! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them?
None of them are helping hand, but honor their destiny.
Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Retniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace.
Oh, fancy eye lighting, thanks to your lantern.
6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
And away they go.
They're gone.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state.
And so,
To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names, but my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo, and the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better still.
all right.
It would be my honor.
There's certainly a lot more involvement than I was expecting, but Looks like we're getting close to the climax here. And so there it is. We now got the meeting point for the Final Night Cemetery now as well. It'll take a lot more though to get stuff completed around here. Plus they have far fewer quests available for us through the Luna Sigils. But we've got the exploration progress underway, and now we just have to get things going as far as the sigils are concerned. So there we go, we've got everything unlocked. And there are still some that are going to be wandering around, appearing, disappearing, that sort of thing. Alright, so that's all checked off now. Alright, so let's go ahead, because yeah, there probably are things we can start checking off if I really want to. Because yeah, we also got to continue to clear off more of this stuff from up here. So yeah, if we have the opportunity, we'll definitely try and get some of this stuff checked off. See if there's some stuff that can be completed quickly. So why don't we go back to Nasha Town? Alright, so let's check in over here. I should have brought more lacquer berries. Well, I was here last time. Okay. Hello, Florian. Are you here for a Feast of the Moon? I'm so sorry, but you might have to wait a little while. What is that? Didn't you get one last time? Oh, right. Lady Llama organized that one, and I guess she didn't mention the meal's official name. Simply put, a Feast of the Moon is a free meal we Frostmoon Scions distribute to those in need. Helping such people has never been one of our traditions, though it used to be limited to the area around Hisi Island. But under Lady Llama's leadership, and with everyone's help, we've gradually expanded our reach. Lady Llama says this is part of spreading the Moon Goddess's favor to all. There's a saying that goes, the first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the Moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for... what was the rest of it again? Anyway, this shop is one of the main distribution points for the meal, and I manage almost everything here by myself. Pretty impressive, right? We've had a lot of trouble getting the meals out in Nasha Town, but I believe in what Lady Llama says. We really can help more people this way. However, when I was preparing the ingredients yesterday, I forgot to close the box lid tightly, and when I woke up this morning, many fruits had been pecked open by birds and were completely unusable. Aw man, I can barely make any Feast of the Moon with remaining lacquer berries. What should I do now? Hope that I have enough. Yeah, I give you 5 of them. These will be enough. Thank you so much. Just a moment. I'll prepare the most delicious Feast of the Moon you've ever seen. She rushes to the kitchen and throws herself into preparing it. And then, it's ready. Please have a taste. Thank you again for your help. Should you get hungry next time, please feel free to come by. I'll prepare a special portion just for you. Well, thank you very much. Is there also a way we can make this on our own terms? Yeah, there are Frostmoon Scions here as well. That's right. Lady Kutal's grace should be known to all. I would go without hesitation, spreading her blessings far and wide, be it to the deepest abyss or the highest peak. Even in a place like Nasha Town, I'm sure there are still good people around. Like you, who have surely come at Lady Kutal's guidance to listen to her words, right? Yeah, well, there are good ones, you'll find bad ones too, yeah. That is true. Before coming to Nasha Town, I heard a lot of unsavory rumors, but that's not the case. You and Mr. Cantor over there are both wonderful people. Speaking of Mr. Cantor, every day he comes to tell tales of the Frostmoon Scions and even helps me with chores in the shop. Such devotion moves the heart. Glad to hear it. Is it really, though? I'm sure it is. The pure moonlight will cleanse all. This, too, is Lady Kutal's will. Alright, thank you very much. Yeah, we also see these guys walking around, too. Yeah, what else can we find around here? Fresh honey, tasteful sugar sculptures. Sure. You know, just getting it for free, I guess.
Fresh honey.
Heck, you can even hear her say it. Alright. Oh, look at that thing go. So, one of the children is very excited about it. And then there's continuations of stuff I've tried before, but with no luck. Why don't we go ahead and move on then to this. I'm guessing it'll be quite a sequence of quests for us to do. Blues of the Old World. So, yeah, why don't we go ahead and check this out. Look at all the stuff flowing into me. Oh. I was not expecting a camera situation to occur. Where's my camera? Oh, the mental camera. Social camera. Oh, here's the mental camera. Alright. Yeah, I really haven't been paying attention to this particular quest, but we got what we needed. See, I gotta take all these other pictures too. Yeah, like I said, I really haven't been paying attention to this particular quest. Yeah, there's only a couple of days left anyway in it. So let's go find this strange light orb and see what happens. As we rip stuff apart.
I'll keep this close.
Anything hiding behind? Nope. What do we got here? Find a way to open the old energy energy barrier. Mostly written note. Curse you, filthy, despicable, paranoid rat, bloated, sick, and full of jealous insolence. By the grace of the Svitsa, if you dare to use that blessed authorization terminal to lock my people outside one more time, I'll shove your ID card so far into that wretched machine that even those silver spoon-sucking, nepotistic brats at the Design Bureau won't give you the time of day. Wow. Your experiments on the Northern Isle have yielded zero progress, am I right? That's why you're coming up with ways to obstruct my people. What pathetic behavior! I've warned you 7 times already. If you choose to persist, you will receive no mercy from me. This is your final warning. Yeah, well, I wouldn't even know where to start with this. Range limit exceeded, okay. Or can I not, like, scroll it in such a way? Okay, yeah, there we go. What do we got? That's the light orb from before, so I was hitching a ride on a mole. It certainly was. Hey there, Hallelujah, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us.
Speed of light.
Alright, for the first time in the evening, we are actually fighting something.
Everlasting as the moon.
Oh, we're frozen. I was about to say, what are we doing?
A proper send-off from this
Transfixed.
I guess I gotta blow your shield away in order to cause legit damage, which is something we've almost never had to do.
Watch out! Watch out!
This is where you fall.
Yeah, this cannot be performed during combat.
Fire!
We're just trying to grind as much as we can.
Don't blink!
And now it's your turn.
Nowhere to hide.
There we go. So let's take the contents.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Alright, so... Oh, follow the strange light orb. Which is over here. Alright, so it's actually going outside. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's lighting up the goat. Who's doing the leap of faith. You know, just set down right next to it. At least it's getting us the
A
treasure.
reward on the road.
So now where's the orb? Oh, okay. So now you've got to make it move more. Go through the gate. Oh, like this. Yeah, getting the fancy roller coaster treatment. We're gonna run right by a Lunoculus as we light this place up. Can't change the camera angle though, which is unfortunate. But it's gonna launch us! Ah! Yeah, it just stopped! If it really is a Cini, then there should be treasure around here, right? But Paimon can't see anything. Not even those Fatsui or their camp. Well, since we're already here, why don't we keep on going a bit? This gorge doesn't look that long anyway, and might actually be heading back. Might actually take more time. All right. No problem. Come on, let's get going. You soon arrive on the other side of the Nothing Passage. Aww. Yeah, we just got ejected back outside. And now we have this thing. It's a different color from the one we saw before. So now we go after a red one. Whoa. Yeah, it's chasing after a Sealy. That passes through the wall. Alright, before we move on though, Florian did take quite a beating out there, so... What's this? It looks great and tastes wonderful, but it doesn't really have any effect. Alright. In the meantime... You know, go ahead and break some stuff up. Yeah, it's up in the air, isn't it? Oh, here's another Lunoculus. Lucky me, I guess. Now what's in here?
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, looks like there's more stuff over that way. But that breaks through. Right after some Fatui, and it's actually gonna... it's gonna activate a machine. With a Gatling gun on it. Alright, can you hold that thought? Yeah, just so I can break the other side. Just so I can cover all my bases. Alright, we got this again. Alright, that's broken. That's a weird place to put a carrot.
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, onward. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be excavating a lot of stuff. Here's where the big boy is. But, yeah, it would rather fight.
Coming at ya! Speed of light!
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare.
Yeah, try and incapacitate as much as we can.
Scatter!
Proper send-off! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Yeah, it's stuck in the fire and it can't get out. You check inside of the container, and this is what we found.
Coming at ya!
Entity has timed down and disappeared. But that's not a main concern, is it? Alright, just a moment.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Alright, so the light went back outside. So now over here. Another secret passage is revealed. We need to push you in order to make your advance. Nope, we just gotta do that. So, okay, so it's basically my fuel source. It's weird that I have to be standing right in it for it to count. Alright, let's go. Yep. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to now fight against this thing. But yeah, thanks so much, Hallelujah. Don't forget to use the channel points as well, because I know you've been accumulating your own. Let me go ahead and clear more stuff out. Shoot down the bots, okay. Guess I gotta put myself in into the open and then find what I need as ammunition. Yeah, now everything's coming together. Follow the strange light orb. As it merges with the blue one. So they come together and then... Let's see what happens when blue and red are mixed together. And in fact, it gives us a portal, actually. Yeah, I think we just gave the Wild Hunt an invitation to say hello. And now we're flying into the abyss. Yeah, that quest is completed, but now what? Find a way to leave this place. Well, as long as I don't crash into anything, I should be okay. Well, enjoy this spectacle, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea where we're going or how far we're going into. I also don't know if there are like any shortcuts or anything, because we don't have any real control. We just get to admire what we're flying through. Then we see the lights. Is this gonna send us further in or further out? So where do we end up? Ah, there you are, Florian. When those two glowing things crashed into each other, the explosion sent Paimon flying. It's a good thing she didn't get hurt. It took Paimon forever to fly back here. Paimon's just glad you're okay. Yeah, so did I. Paimon under... Huh? What do you mean by flying? You tell Paimon what you just saw. Paimon's never heard about a place like that in Teyvat. Are you sure you weren't just seeing things, Florian? Anyway, so long as you're okay, that's all that matters. There's just way too much weird stuff going on around here. Let's leave this place before it's too late. Paimon didn't think that they'd be that dangerous. We didn't even find any treasure in the end. Why would something like that show up here anyway? And if those two glowing things weren't Seelies, then what were they? One can only wonder. But the quest is completed. And so this is ultimately where we ended up. And there is a Binoculus supposedly over here. Right over there. Yeah, it's the one that I was unable to grab earlier. Yeah, if we can, I'd like to see if we can actually get it this time. There we go. Now we've got it. And we definitely changed things around here, didn't we? Alright, why don't we go ahead and buy 2 more Queen Faints, because I'm not really worried about what's currently available here, because it's going to be resetting in a couple of days. There's no way I was going to be able to get enough to be able to claim or make a run for any of these guys. For either Flynn's or for Yelan. Alright, so we'll check those off. Alright, so then the rest is stuff that I already have in progress, including these 9 pillars that I so badly wish I could figure out where that 9th little thing is that I need to get the last pillar opened. That'd be so much fun. Yeah, that's been burning in my mind for many, many years. So yeah, there is something else for NOD-KRAI'S, so why don't we go ahead and check this out. It looks like there's a few places we can go. Oh, I need 12 of these. Oh. Well, then in that case, I guess we need to find out where to find more. Yeah, because it doesn't look like I can consume it. Alright, so... yeah, found in the wild. It does seem like we're in the right place to extract this sort of thing. So yeah, it's Blue Amber Lake, so we might as well just go around and forage. See if we can find any more around. Of course, we can also find other random things. You know, not pertaining to what I need, but maybe we'll find some sort of use for it. Yeah, I gotta find more of these somewhere, and sadly that's not what I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah, I made a friend? I guess I did. Yeah, surely we can find something. Then again, I wouldn't even know where to start looking. Because yeah, if they're supposed to be around this lake, then we should see some sort of evidence of them being around. Because yeah, found among ripple weeds. Well, I'll tell you what I do see right now. A very dangerous enemy. Being saved by a slime.
Overruled. This is where you fall. Propagate!
Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Nowhere to
Go.
hide. Fire! Well,
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Send this
Spring
down.
forth.
Yeah, we'll just
I'll
open
keep
that.
this close.
I mean, it is helping us on our Luna Sigil count, so there is that. We definitely use it at Final Night Cemetery once we get to that point. Yeah, I really do need to find me some fruit. Yeah, still gotta find 2 of them around here. Not quite. Of course I would go right underneath. Very much underneath. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get up to there now. Ugh. Yeah, get the Linoculus. But yeah, I should not have this much trouble trying to find these things. This is so surprising. There's another one over there. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, launch me into the Linoculus. Because why not? Yeah, I need a red one in order to get that extracted. Yeah, these are proving to be harder to find than I thought. I find portable bearings, but that's not what I'm looking for, not even close. I imagine that stuff's needed to open this door. Yeah, that's so surprising. Alright. Yeah, if I had Luna here, I could probably ask her, like, what's the deal with this? Alright, well, since we can't find what we're looking for, I'm going to spend the rest of the night because I do have enough resin to do some experience grinding. We'll go ahead and do that. But I also need money too, badly. I should heal first before starting on this. And we can also offer up the Lunoculus we just accumulated. 6 of them, wow. That's awesome. Alright, away we go. Yeah, maybe if we're lucky we'll get a shrine key. Eventually. And let's deal with the crazy electric horse. Yeah, of course we'll be strong against catching.
Hey there! Fire!
Take this.
This is where you fall. Overrule.
Cut to the chase.
I was wondering if it's in water, well, it has some sort of weakness of resistance, but no.
A proper send-off from the speed coming at you.
Alright, that one's gone. Now for his friend. Thankfully, these are not wild hunt enemies, so they are not getting zombie status.
Everlasting as the moon.
Fire! Well, watch out! Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, might as well just get it all out in here for catching. Because there's not really much she can do anyway.
Coming at you.
This is where you fall.
And down it goes. Right. Yeah, and then we also got this stuff. Now we have another fragile resin. We have 2 of them, actually. Yeah, that definitely works advantageously. So, in fact, why don't we go ahead and use some of that resin over here. Alright, it's Patsui, I can fight them.
Propagate!
Hey there!
Yeah, but can you fight one of your own?
Fire! Well,
And live to tell the tale about it?
incoming. Cut to the chase.
Alright, who's next? It's a machine.
Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
Germinate! What?
Everlasting as the moon.
Yeah, snap of the finger and boom.
Tap! Just a little longer.
Yeah, just a little longer is right.
Yeah, nowhere to hide.
And down it goes. Alright, so yeah, we'll use one of our resin to get ourselves more money. I need to replenish my health though, before I start going after other types of enemies. And since it does seem like we have a situation here with dealing with that, as far as enemies that'll defeat or that are resistant to catching. We'll take the primal gems here. And then we will, for the time being, swap catching out. And bring out my Genshin waifu. Hey, Morlani.
Whoa, what a lineup. We'll be unstoppable.
Well, let's find out if that'll indeed be the case. Okay. Where's the spot over in this area? Because, yeah, that's the Blossom of Wealth, but we need the Blossom of Revelation. Here we are.
Watch out!
Alright, here we go. Oh, sure.
We got ourselves a straggler.
Coming at ya!
Alright, let's go.
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Let's ride!
Yeah.
Fire! Well,
Yeah.
I hear enemies over here. Mulani!
epic wave!
Spring forth.
Watch out! Watch out!
Look at us go! You know, with Mulani on board, we're just mowing them down. $13 and 21. That's awesome. That's also a lot of warrants. Yeah. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego would be proud. Alright.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon.
Yeah, I'm just going right after all of them so quickly.
Carving waves!
Alright, now over here.
Let's shred, Sharky! Coming at ya!
Transfixed.
Go.
This is where you fall.
Propagate.
Hiya!
Alright, there we go. Oh, still got one left.
Let's ride!
Scatter.
Hey there!
Yeah, Mulani definitely taking full advantage of this. Alright, once more. Gotta go over back to Blue Ember Lake, ironically. Yeah, we'll get on this side first before we make the journey. Yeah, maybe if Luna's available next time, we can ask her where we can find the Stella food to do this particular quest, so we can get it checked off. Alright, one more of the ley lines.
Watch out!
Everlasting as the moon.
A proper send-off!
Bring it on.
Check this out! Best of luck! Coming at ya! Hey! Carving wave!
Overruled.
Spring
Trying to get at it. It is a Dendro-themed opponent, so
Coming at ya!
yeah, Mulani might not necessarily be the best person for the job here.
It's an epic wave! Whoosh! Watch out! Not height attack!
Transfixed.
Yeah, it is. It will resist all my Dendro. Zelly, the Traveler cannot help me here.
Everlasting as the moon.
Carving waves. Check this out.
You can still get a few hits in,
Lay
though.
bare.
Hey there! Attack! Watch out!
You know, just so he can feel like he's helping.
Coming at you. Let's ride.
This is where you fall.
Going.
A proper send-off from the... Oh!
Overruled.
You got a little vaporize going on you.
Hiya! Ha! Yeah! Carving waves. Ha!
Someone's falling off the cliff here.
Hey there!
Alright, we saved it. We saved it. Yeah, the Traveler definitely paying the price here. But we got what we were looking for. Alright. Yeah, thank you, Rolani, for your help. Let's bring catching back in.
Let's finish this quickly.
Then we'll top shot it off. She almost has enough, actually. In fact, she can get 1 jade fragments crafted. Where's the nearest crafting area? Yeah, where's the nearest place to craft within Nasha town? And look at all this stuff I can get my hands on. Yeah, I want the big pumpkin. So yeah, they need me to make one of these, which I can do. Then... well, first of all, let's go ahead and heal. There we go. And I didn't pick up any more Lunos, so we're good in that regard. And now already, Charlotte's come off the bottom of the table. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and find ourselves some barrel conches to get Charlotte what she requires. Yeah, a little unexpected underwater action tonight. But it's all for the right reasons. And my butt is killing me right now. Not very comforting. Yeah, I know there's supposed to be conches on the external of the building here, which we still haven't figured out how to get into yet. I also know that in some instances you can grab through walls. Like right there. Yeah, sit down here. You know, we're definitely picking up stuff quickly, which is what we're looking for. Where's another nearby spot? Oh, definitely from over here. Yeah, we don't need to swim for these ones. Is there another one hiding out here? No, it's just a plant. Alright. Yeah, if anyone can figure out why this has not been patched, let me know why. Oh, I still need one more. Oh, there it is. There it is. But yeah, why can't Hoyoverse patch this? In the meantime, we'll ascend Miss Charlotte's.
So this stuff really does boost people's strength, huh? I thought it was all rumors, but now here I am, experiencing it for myself.
You certainly are. In fact, we have enough to push you over to your next 10 levels. Which is nice. And thankfully I have more than enough of these tourbillon devices. It would just be a matter of finding more gears and also collecting more conches and also getting more jade fragments. But we're going in the right direction, that's all we can hope for. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I have any other things I can give right now to the statue here, so... As far as I know... do I have enough to give to the Dendro? Let me find out. And we gotta want to go over here. Gonna follow this path. Yeah, I think I need 35 here. I think it used to be 25, but now it's 35. Probably because I have accumulated so much of it. Of the Dendro sigils. Yeah, I need 9. Yeah, I think it's just because of how much I've accumulated over time. And now it all comes down to seeing if we can do this quest. So I'll leave that for next stream. We'll go ahead and park it back in Nasha Town and call it a night here. So that's going to do it for tonight. We have an opportunity to use the chance to possibly get some more stuff checked off here in NOD-KRAI next time. And we might also get some other quests that have been on the back burner checked off as well, because obviously we still have a lot to take care of, and maybe if Luna is willing, she can help us out to figure out some of the puzzles that are holding me back from building up some of my other characters, because some of this stuff is hidden behind stuff that's a real pain. So I will look forward to seeing you guys back here again on Twitch on Monday. We'll pick things up again here, and we'll see just how much more we can accomplish here in NOD-KRAI. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.